Good evening, everyone. This is a short, informal talk to mention some things about the talk of last week, about which there has been some only going to be very short here, and then we will like to invite you all to join our main talk, which is about AI in art this week, which would be much more interesting, really. Take the grill, Bill. Would you like to unmute yourself and introduce yourself?
Yeah! What's going on,
Hey, buddy.
guys? My name's Orion. I run a show called The Grillcast, the only podcast in the world dedicated to radical centrism. We also got our show To Catch a Redditor. To Catch a
To
Redditor,
catch
the
your
only
editor.
the only show in the world.
I've seen your two videos about our talk last week. They
Oh
were
yeah?
interesting to say the least. Yes, I've seen them. They were interesting to say the least. And I would like to address some misconceptions, if you would allow me to do so, please. There is
Absolutely.
a
So,
pin.
the last thing that I would want to do is to go online and spread misinformation. So,
Good,
yeah,
good, good.
I would like to hear, you clear that up. And I'd also like to say, go visit ourdrama.net. So go ahead, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, let's not and say that we did. Okay, so let's see here. There is a pinned comment on your video here, where there is a summary with timestamps. I believe that the first three are about you, about your persona, which you so cleverly inserted into our talk last week.
I'm glad that you're a fan of it and you see the humor of it.
Oh well, of course I see the humor of it. I'm not some kind of uptight. You gotta be a little bit willing to take the L, you know? Okay. So the first one that I would like to address is about me, where I insist that Reddit not paying its moderators isn't exploitative. I believe that it is more nuanced than that. There is some, of course, if a capitalist system uses unpaid labor to create profit for itself, that is inherently exploitative. It cannot be denied that this is so. However, when it comes to Reddit, its structure itself, Reddit moderators are not special. We're not. We don't stand above users in any way. We are users. We are the target demographic. We are using the site as intended. Reddit's model is that users create and manage community. And in that, Reddit is really no different from other social media sites like Facebook and Twitter, which also have a model which is based on if you're not paying for the product, then you are the product. So in that sense, yeah. That's the first thing I wanted to address. Let's see. There's also something here about Reddit's anti-evil team being called a group of paid moderators. It is not. Reddit's anti-evil team is a group of Reddit employees. They are admins. And we actually don't have any idea if they are an AI system, if they are low-paid outsourced workers. Reddit is very opaque on that. What I do know is that they tend to suck. If you report something that is clearly a personal attack directed at you, then you get about as much chance of them solving something correctly as if you would roll a dice. It's really not a very, very good system, but it exists and it is a part of Reddit's administration team.
Well, I don't see how
Yes.
they could be bad. They're called anti-evil.
Well,
They
yeah,
fight evil. That's their whole purpose, you
they
know?
fight evil. They probably wear capes. I don't know.
Hey, look, so, I think
This is going
that
to be a short talk, so we do need to rush things a little bit.
we need to rush things. I need to hit my points quick. So I'm gonna go
Please.
ahead and hit these points. First of all, I know that we're having a hard time coming up with a name for the anti-work talks. My friend Carpathian Flores suggested proletariat pow-wow. I think that that's a good idea. Another
Give him my
thing,
regards. I know he is a big fan of me.
Carp loves you, our drama loves you. We all love you, buddy. And
Good, good, good,
you
good,
know,
good.
a big thing is that a lot of you, in fact, all of you in that talk were unable to sniff me out as a troll when I was acting ridiculously. And so what I
Yeah,
wonder,
we know. We do try to engage users in good faith and with an air of we make allowances. There
sure.
was some talk in backroom channels about possibly intervening.
Okay, but so what does that say about the possibility of other bad faith actors who might have more nefarious intentions than trolling redditors? Like if it's
Yeah,
unable to if you're unable
yeah,
to kick me out when I'm clearly just being a dick, then you know, there's
yeah.
people that actually get paid to shill, to promote ideas,
Oh
things
yeah.
like that.
That no, but that's fair criticism. We should look into that. That's absolutely fair criticism.
And I'd
Look,
also like to
there's
I'm sorry. I'd like to also say, because this is a short talk, that at the end of the day, I believe you when you say that you're largely unpaid, other than the
mm,
contractor work. You know, I've seen the chat log where you say that you're disabled, have no job, you don't meet people, have no money. Please don't take Reddit from me. And
yeah, yeah.
I think that the way that you guys get paid really is an ego boost. You get to increase the subreddit count in your profile. You can remove posts. You can
Well,
ban people. You can be
that
a dick to people in mod mail, and you can make sure people are forced to see your point of view by pinning posts. And to me,
that
that seems
that
like it's being validated when you have no better way to do so, and that's worth more than any amount of money. Um, and
I'd like to address something here that I believe is said on your pinned comment, which I don't like the connotation here. There's something here that at timestamp 2340 that I admit to relaying Reddit content to the FBI in the past, and it is mentioned as if it is some kind of bad thing. I would really like to stress that if you see the kind of thing that I sometimes see in my moderation queue, and you do not report that shit to the FBI, then there's something really fucking wrong with you. So
So, would you
that's
be willing to
there.
answer the question, finally, the third attempt? Are you a federal agent?
I I mean, how do you? That's such a ridiculous proposition. No, I'm not a federal agent. Look, if you see content in your queue, or if you are alerted to someone about the existence of a certain subreddit that exists to host content which is about harming animals or which is about harming children, would you then not agree that it is a very good idea to get that contact form for the FBI and say, hey, you guys need to be aware of this?
Do you have a federal agent on speed dial? Do you have any
Nope.
handlers, anything of that
Nope.
nature?
No, 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 nope.
Okay,
We just have what everyone else has. You go to Google and you make a report to the FBI just like anyone else can. And the reason that we are doing that is because Reddit tends to be a little bit shit in responding quickly to the kind of content that you do not want to see online publicly.
yeah, no, I can definitely agree with that. So, you know, that's a good thing for you to submit, illegal content to the FBI. Make sure that those people get
Absolutely.
dealt with. But I wanna shift a little bit and talk about the moderator culture because there's a culture of Reddit power moderators in particular who abuse their power, and sometimes they even abuse their wives. Power mid Bart Power Mod Bardfin was convicted of
No, no, no,
beating
no,
their
no, no,
wife
no,
and
no, no. I'm
actively
sorry. We're
goes
not.
out of their
No,
way
no,
to
no,
make
no,
sure
no,
that
no,
any
no.
mention of it is stricken from Reddit. How does this lack of transparency help the user?
No, I'm sorry. We cannot talk about
No, he's
other
muting
moderators,
me.
and we cannot talk about the defamation. And I always get confused. Is it libel or is it
Defamation.
slander? I don't know.
He was convicted of it. And
Buddy.
furthermore, how does this lack of transparency help the user? Oh no! I've been
No,
removed,
I'm sorry, but
bros.
we cannot do that. That's just not what this is about. That's just not what this talk is about. We are not here to defame other people. We are not here to degrade other people. We are not here to flame rumors or accusations or anything like that. I wanted to have this talk so I could clear the air of some very annoying misconceptions. I hope that I have done that. I think that
Merari, no!
well, I'm not sure if there's anything else left to say. I would really like to invite everyone else to please join our other current talk that we are hosting about AI in art, which is a hot topic. It's very interesting and it's probably going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to end this talk right now. Thank you everyone for joining us, and I hope to see you in the other one. Bye bye.